had some very bad allies.
All right, call hello Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakahak Radash Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets, the teachers and evangelists also of Great Millstone, where I continue to listen and learn, write down and study this 100% truth from. Shalom also, Salakia, to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwab, the Akim on the highways and byways doing this work, and last but not least, the elect back again with another video, praying that you be edified with it. And I'm not sure exactly what I wanted to name it, but you know, I was listening to Nero, man. I was just like, yo, I gotta do a video on this dude. So this guy, this guy is, you know, he's must-see TV in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, we listen and we learn, and you know, we get what we get out of it, and you know, through the spirit, the Rakach Radash, we you know, we bring out the scriptures, you know, and filter it, what's going on. You know what I mean? As we're praying and watching and praying. So let's check them out, and you know, and I'll give you some scriptures.
We've had some very bad allies in NATO. I hope you're all watching that, Scott, because we had some asks, and you know, we spend trillions of dollars on NATO, and when we need them, which we never do, we didn't need them here either. To be honest, I was really asking because I wanted to see what they do. We didn't need them. We blasted the hell out of them, out of Iran. And the last thing I needed was NATO stepping in our way, because they're a paper tiger. But, so we didn't need them, but I asked anyway. And they probably think I'm the worst salesman ever. I was the worst. They would have much preferred Franklin Graham or somebody that's a good salesman than Trump, because I'd say, we'd love to have some help. Oh, President, I'm not sure that we can. Oh, that's okay. You don't want to do it? Well,
check it out real quick. I wanted to read this real quick because you mentioned it. A paper tiger is a person, nation, organization, or thing that appears outwardly powerful, threatening, or dangerous or dangerous, but is actually inwardly weak, timid, and effectual.
Well, if we, oh, that's okay. You don't have to do it. So he gets off, probably says, man, that was easier than I thought. Then I call up France, Macron, whose wife treats him extremely badly. And he's still recovering from the right to the jaw. And I say, Emmanuel, we'd love to have some help in the Gulf, even though we're setting records and knocking out bad people and knocking out ballistic missiles. We'd love to have some help. If you could you please send ships immediately? No. Cannot do that. No. We can do that after the war is won. I said, no, I don't need after the war is won, Emmanuel. Many of them said, we'll be there after the war is completed. And so I learned about NATO. NATO won't be there if we ever have the big one. You know what I mean by the big one. We ever have the big one. Hopefully we won't. Relationships very good with the big one. Better than with NATO. But they won't be there. And we spent billions, you know. We didn't have to go into Ukraine. Ukraine's thousands of miles away across the ocean. We helped them. We had a president who's a stupid individual. Gave him $350 billion, got nothing for it. Gave him so much money, used so much ammunition. We're making ammunition all over the place because we need it, because he gave so much away to Ukraine. Got nothing for it. And I sell them ammunition. You know, the European Union pays for it. What the hell? They have to do something, right? So they're good for paying for it. But everything we sold, we did. But I just want to tell you, NATO treated us very badly, and you have to remember it, because they'll be treating us badly again if we ever need them, and hopefully we're never going to need them. I don't think we will need them. I don't think they can do very much. I actually asked UK, who should be our best. In fact, the king is coming over here in 2 weeks. He's a nice guy, King Charles, but should be our best, right, Brooke? But they weren't our best. I said, you have 2 old, broken down aircraft carriers. You think you could send them over? Oh, I'll have to ask my team. I said, you're the prime minister. You don't have No. I have to ask my team, President. My team has to meet. We're meeting next week. Oh, next week? But the war already started next week. It's not good. The war's going to be over in 3 days. My prediction, it turns out.
Y'all see how he be lying in front of everybody? He say one thing and then he'll say something different. But then he'll act proud and be like, yeah, nah, we good. We don't. This is Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And who's going to be that profitable people who he set over it? The Israelites. Yahushua, Salakia. Yahushua, then after that, under Yahushua, King David. Jude 1:11. Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam for reward, and perished in the gainsaying core of Korah. That's you Edomites, man. Starting with this dude right here. Just hilarious, man. Some of the things that y'all say, man. Hilarious.
By the way, do we have the greatest military ever? We have this, right? So anyway, we've knocked them for a loop.
Shalom.
All right, Salakia. So, yeah, man, just this guy, man, hilarious, man. What I got? Bear with me 1 second. Job 12:6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure, into whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly. But axe down the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Yeah, what? This devil gotta go. You can read Job 9:24, man. Forgive me with the laughing, but this devil, man, Yahweh Shah gave him time to get his shit off, you would say. And we're coming into the end of that, you know what I'm saying? And he doesn't know what to do or how to do what he's doing anymore the way he used to do it. I hope that makes sense to you. And now his destruction is nigh. And it's gonna go down hard just like it went up. This is Job 16:11. And it reads, the Most High had delivered me to the ungodly and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. And now he's about to deliver the wicked into the hand of the righteous, of the godly, not the ungodly. And they know that. And they don't want to deal with that. They're trying to find ways on how can they escape it. And they can't. So they figure they're just going to crash out and try to destroy everything by setting off those Salaki, by setting off those nuclear warheads. But it's going to happen. But Israel's going to be rebuilt, and it's going to be rebuilt in righteousness for the righteous. And some of these other places, they'll be rebuilt if bombs hit them. Once they finish doing the work, or once they, we finish using them the way we need to do the work, to clean up and to build our kingdom, we'll set them back into their lands. The only place that won't be re-inhabited is Babylon, America. Daniel 4:17. This matter is by decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men. So yeah, this is how this devil Salakia had got his position that he's in, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave it to him for a short time. And now, again, sound like a broken record, as you know, you hear him say. And now, you know, the needle's about to be pulled, because well, now the ending is about to come for them. Went off with that one, and they can't handle it. So, you know, they got to do what they got to do to the best of their ability, which is and they try to use all of the enchantments and the skill that they have attained, being wicked and doing the things that they have done, the lies, and, you know, all the wicked science, the pseudoscience, and everything that they have used. Everybody sees, and, you know, everybody can kind of see for themselves. Even with the whole thing of them, you know, talking about they're going to Mars, the world see them for what they are, man. Everybody sees what this devil's been doing, and they've researched enough to know that this devil's a liar. So now that he knows everybody really see him, all he has is, you know, blacking out and destroying everything, because that's really his nature. Check this out. Psalms 9 and where I had that at? I'm gonna start at 15. Yeah, Psalms 9:15. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid, in their own foot taken. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Call her Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahushai, Tawada Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Haggayon Salah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Most High. Exactly. All them that praise other gods, and they knew who Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is in the ancient time, because of places like Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah. But now the Most High is raising these places up so that destruction can come again to these people. And to starting off with Esau. Let me see something here. Let me see. I had a scripture. I'm going to see if Jeremiah 31:35. Thus saith Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. Yahweh of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. And this is what Esau is trying to do. He's trying to, as they would say in the sports and the basketball, write his own ticket to the dance. Or I guess, yeah, how they would say it. But basically, Esau is trying to take back his birthright by keeping down the Israelites and destroying the majority of us, and keeping us in sin, that he may through computers and science be immortal. It's crazy, but this is what he really thinks. He really wants to he knows the blessings of what Jacob is supposed to inherit, so he's trying to destroy the prophecy that he may inherit, and rewrite prophecy that it'd be him that is reverenced throughout the world, including he wants to make the Most High reverence him too, and that's a hilarious full-fledged joke to think like that, but this is how Yahweh Shah made this man to think and act. It's a real joker, it's a real clown that is going to be destroyed, for his mentality. And that's all I got, man. I just wanted to kind of bring that out, for everybody to see and realize that, this devil right here, man, it's real. I got another scripture. A real fool who's is being set up to be destroyed, like I read. Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's this devil right here, man. Okay. Psalms 10:4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. And anytime the Most High is in his thoughts, he's in his thoughts is how can I exalt myself, to be the top people on the earth. Again, the Most High is laughing at this man. Second Esdras, I'm going to end it off with this right here. Second Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua has brought these people back. That he's going to get ready to destroy them, because they're prideful, and he's preserved them and brought them back. That he may pass judgment on them, and he's going to make it public, that everybody sees and knows. So Abarak is how you edify with that quick lesson. With that, I'm going to say, Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekahak Radash. Shalom, salutations again in double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone on down. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatham, and shalom to the elect, Abba Babal. Shalom.